This is Dr. Gavin Clarkson from Las Cruces, New Mexico, and I want to talk to you about the crisis at the border, particularly the problem of asylum fraud. But rather than just identifying the problem, I am also proposing solutions. I've taught DACA students, and we need a permanent DACA solution and a secure border. We need a guest worker program and a robust E-Verify system. And my wife was a legal immigrant, and it took 14 years for her to earn her citizenship, so we need a streamlined immigration system that closes loopholes and ends both chain migration and the visa lottery. New Mexico's border with Mexico is approximately 179 miles long. There are 3 ports of entry: Santa Teresa, Columbus, and Antelope Wells, which is in the boot heel in the southwest corner, and that is where most of the recent asylum fraud has occurred. As you can see from this aerial video, the boot heel is incredibly remote, and there is nothing for miles and miles but dilapidated barbed wire fence. The most remote of all the southern ports of entry is Antelope Wells. It has only 1 permanent resident, the groundwater is infected with Legionella, and the nearest medical facility is nearly 2 hours away. In this aerial view of the Antelope Wells port of entry, you can see how desolate it is. Here are the barracks where the Border Patrol lives when they are on station, and by the way, that solar panel array is totally non-functional, a big waste of taxpayer dollars. So how does asylum fraud take place? Most apprehensions along the border used to be single men who could be easily deported, but the coyotes have figured out that if they have migrants bring along small children and then surrender to Border Patrol claiming asylum, everyone will be released into the United States. In most cases, the asylum claim is demonstrably fraudulent, which is a felony under federal law. Approximately 95% of these migrants cannot pass the credible fear test. They're not fleeing anything but poverty. They're simply coming here for work. But the journey across the desert is dangerous for adults, and as we learned recently, it can be fatal for small children. As proof of the need for the wall, here is a video of 247 migrants climbing over the vehicle barrier at Antelope Wells in the dead of night. As you can see, they are bringing small children along with them. Fortunately, that particular evening, no children died. Building the wall and closing asylum loopholes will eliminate incentives to drag children across the desert for asylum fraud. The Remain in Mexico policy will also help, but we need a guest worker program for those that want to come here legally to earn money and send it back home to their families. That is the compassionate solution. This is Dr. Gavin Clarkson. Thank you for watching, and God bless.